This last Sunday, we looked at a story that is so well known, that has such a great and powerful message. We looked at the story of Zacchaeus, this guy who climbs up in a tree because he wants to see Jesus. These are the pictures that we have in our minds of this little guy climbing up in a tree, trying to get this glimpse of Jesus. And what Jesus is doing in this amazing story is he's creating distance. He's creating distance between the kind of person that Zacchaeus is and the kind of person that God wants us to be and God made us to be. And so Zacchaeus is pictured as this notorious, awful sinner of a person who people don't like. Nobody likes him because of what he does and who he is and how he makes them feel. And on the other hand, Jesus pictures, through Luke's amazing craft of the story, the kind of person that God wants us to be, pure and righteous and spiritually fruitful, like a tree is fruitful that Zacchaeus is in. And Jesus creates this incredible distance between the two and basically leaves us wondering, how do you get from who we are to who God made us to be? How do we span that gap and make up that distance? And Jesus gives us the greatest picture by just talking to Zacchaeus, by befriending Zacchaeus, by wanting to be in a relationship with Zacchaeus, by wanting to go to his house and spend time with Zacchaeus. In fact, this is the only time in the Gospels that Jesus ever invites himself into somebody's home. And who is it, and how is it, that this distance is spanned? It's spanned by Jesus, because it's Jesus who wants a relationship with us, and he creates a way for that to happen. So what does Jesus do in the story? Well, Jesus seeks us out, and Jesus saves us, and Jesus wants us in a relationship with him. This next week, we jump way ahead in the Gospels. We jump to the final episode when Jesus is resurrected, when Jesus comes back to life after the crucifixion. It's a big jump to take, but it's a jump worth making in order to finish the Bible on track and on time.